Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel Sparkle English, where I help you improve your English skills. In today's lesson, I'm going to teach you about 2 common English errors and how to avoid them. So first of all, a very common punctuation error in English involves using apostrophes incorrectly with plural nouns and possessive pronouns. Let's take a look at these 2 sentences. Mary bought many bananas. Those boxes of bananas are hers. Both bananas and hers incorrectly use apostrophes. And these are both very common errors in English. When people want to make a noun plural, they are often tempted to add an apostrophe, but we do not add apostrophes to make nouns plural. We simply add an S, or in some cases an ES, depending on the spelling of the word. So the correction would be, Mary bought many bananas without an apostrophe. And the word hers also does not use an apostrophe. We do not use apostrophes in possessive pronouns. This can be a complicated lesson, so I want to discuss each of these topics separately. Let's first begin with plural nouns versus possessives. So plural nouns simply show more than one person, place, or thing. As an example, we bought a dozen eggs at the supermarket. Here we're talking about more than one egg, 12 eggs, so we just add an S at the end to make it plural. Here's another example. I have many excellent students. Again, I'm talking about more than one student, so to make student plural, I just add an S with no apostrophe. Now let's look at possessive nouns. Possessive nouns show ownership or something belonging to someone or something. And to make a noun possessive, we add apostrophe S. For example, that is my dog's new bed. I bought it at the pet store. In this example, we add apostrophe S to show ownership. The new bed belongs to my dog. So instead of saying, that is the new bed of my dog, we say my dog's new bed. And we just add apostrophe S to make this noun possessive. Here's another example. My students' books are on the table. In this case, I have one student and I want to talk about that particular student's books. So the books that belong to my student. Again, we just add apostrophe S to make this noun possessive. Now, this can be complicated because imagine I'm talking about more than one student. How would I talk about all the books that belong to all the students? Well, in this case, the apostrophe would go after the S. My students' books are on the table. To make a plural noun possessive that already ends in S, we add the apostrophe at the end. So when you want to make a noun possessive, we add apostrophe S. And if you just want to talk about a plural noun and not talk about something that belongs to that noun, we just add an S. So now let's talk about possessive pronouns. The most important thing to remember is that possessive pronouns do not have an apostrophe. So let's quickly review the possessive pronouns. So we know the personal pronouns for subjects are I, you, he, she, it, we, and they. Possessive adjectives, my, your, his, her, its, our, and their. For example, that is my car. That is your book. But we also have possessive pronouns. So I could say, that is my book, or that book is mine, or that is mine. Yours, his, hers, ours, and theirs. And note that possessive pronouns do not have an apostrophe. Your apostrophe S is incorrect. Her apostrophe S is incorrect. Possessive pronouns already show possession, so there's no need for an apostrophe. Written like this, it's already possessive. You cannot put an apostrophe. And this is complicated for many people because we do add apostrophe S when we make a noun possessive. Let's look at some examples. Should we take my truck or yours? This is incorrect. As I said before, we do not use an apostrophe. Should we take my truck or yours? Here's another example. The house with the big window is ours. If we look at this example, I think that is Jane's phone. Here we have apostrophe S because this is a possessive noun. We're making Jane possessive. And to show you the contrast with a possessive pronoun, I think that phone is hers. So this is why it gets complicated for people and why they are tempted to add the apostrophe after her, because we would add an apostrophe after Jane. But possessive pronouns never have an apostrophe, okay? So now it's time for a quiz. There are 6 sentences in total. Some are incorrect and some are correct. So make sure to identify the incorrect sentences and correct them. Number 1, the kids are playing together at the park. Number 2, is the black sweater yours or mine? Number 3, my dog's new toy is already destroyed. Number 4, the house with the pool is theirs. Number 5, my student's laptop was stolen yesterday. And finally, number 6, my town library has thousands of books. Okay, let's correct these together. Number 1 is incorrect. Kids should not have an apostrophe. We want to make kids plural. We're talking about multiple kids, and we're not talking about something that belongs to the kids. So we must remove the apostrophe. Number 2 is also incorrect. Is the black sweater yours or mine? Yours does not have an apostrophe. This is a possessive pronoun. And remember, we never use apostrophes in possessive pronouns. What about number 3? My dog's new toy is already destroyed. This is correct. And that's because dogs is a possessive noun. We're talking about the new toy that belongs to the dog. The dog's new toy. So to show possession, we add apostrophe S to show that the toy belongs to the dog. Number 4 is also correct. The house with the pool is theirs. It belongs to them. No apostrophe is used because we don't use apostrophes in possessive pronouns. Number 5 is also correct. My student's laptop was stolen yesterday. Once again, we're talking about the laptop that belongs to the student. So students is a possessive noun. To show possession, we add apostrophe S. So that's correct. And finally, number 6 is incorrect. Books should not have an apostrophe because we want to make book plural. We're talking about many books. And we do not add apostrophes just to make a noun plural. Okay, so let me know in the comments section how many you got correct out of 6. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask me as well. You can check out more detailed lessons on each of these topics by checking out my playlist in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next lesson.